Hi guys, my name is Alicia Williams and here I do all things beauty. So I'm still trying to get over a cold, but for today's video I wanted just to do a makeup get ready with me look because I'm about to go out, run some errands. And the idea for today is like I have a lot of R.E.M beauty stuff that's by Grande. It's not everything, but it's just some stuff I was able to pick up, like the little palette, highlighter. I have liner, 2 eyeshadows. I heard the cream blush is supposed to be really good, so that's what we're doing for today's video. And of course, you know, the full face. So if you're interested, just keep watching. Okay, so priming, I'm gonna go ahead and use my Plump It Right Back with the Benefit. This is a new one, the professional one. It has like no silicone and it's called like the Light, if you will. It feels really nice and hydrating. And I heard it's the only type of primer you can use like on top of makeup to fix it. So that's why I got it. I'm gonna go ahead and do brows and we'll come back with my eyelids prime. Okay, so I'm back. Brows are on, my eyelids are primed. So the only thing I have for eyes is the Baby Doll palette and then 2 liquid shadows. One is matte and the other one's a shimmer. The shadow is Baby Doll, the matte one is called As If, and then the shimmer is called Science Fair, the purple shimmer. So these are what I have, and I want to really like figure out how I'm gonna use it. As far as packaging goes, I feel like everything's very gray. Like even the blush, everything's like pretty gray. And I have a highlighter. It's in the shade Miss Neptune, but everything's like really gray. I mean, it's not wowing, you know. I mean, it's nothing crazy, but it's sleek and simple. I don't know if I get cheap. I mean, I guess maybe, but it's not that expensive anyway. So I mean, it doesn't matter to me, honestly. So this is Baby Doll on the inside. Let's just go ahead and use the lightest shades between like this light one and this one and just set the lid. I mean, it's set. There's not much of a difference. Okay. So this is how the eyes are looking so far with just 2 shades. I think we should use this on the outside and we could do a little bit of liner work with this. I know you guys probably want to see her all over my lid, but I think we could do some liner work with this and, you know, build up some shades with this. Also, I'll insert swatches for everything now. Putting As If all over the outside of my eye. It's pretty. Okay, so this is how As If is looking. She's like a rosy shade. A little goes a long way. My plan was only for the outer corner, but the way it was blending, it looked like it was just gonna have to go all over the lid. It's very pretty. I don't have anything like it, and this is the first time I've ever used like cream shadow Well, I mean, I used that Juvia's Place one, but that was like a shimmer. And as you guys can see, like, I mean, it was mostly like, I do a lot of liner work when I have shimmers. But this is the first cream shadow matte I've ever had. So it's definitely an experience. I think it looks pretty nice for like a nice little rosy all over the lid shade. You just only need a little though, especially if you don't want to have to do like shapes. I think it blended nicely too. It's not patchy or anything. So it's a very good start. Going into the palette, let's go ahead and take the second darkest shade. I don't think they have names. No, none of the shades have names. So we'll take the second darkest shade and we'll put her in the crease to see if it makes a difference at all. It definitely did add some dimension, like a little bit of depth. It's not bad. It's nice that it's actually deeper than the original shade. But I'm sure if I wanted to build up that deepness of that first shade as if, I'm pretty sure it could run a little darker if I wanted it to. But I just wanted to do one layer. And then going into that last shade right here, I want to take that also and just like only focus on the outer corner. So that last shade, it does have like a little bit of kickback, but I mean, it's nothing bad. I think the eyes have a lot of definition, especially just for it having what, 6 shades. The definition is pretty dang good. Like, I'm impressed, especially like if you're not even into makeup and you like something simple, all of these shades look pretty cohesive. So how about we take this shimmer and we'll swap her on the lid, and then take this, what is this, more like a rose gold pink. We'll put her more towards the inner corner. It looks coppery. Okay, so this is how the eyes are looking after wiping the shimmers on. I feel like the formula, it's good, it's creamy, it really is. The only thing is that the shimmers, they're not like high dimension or anything. They have like a sheen to the eye, and it is definitely more of like a subtle natural palette. I could see a lot of mature skinned eyelids liking this because it's not going to give too much texture at all. Like the sheen is very subtle. So if you want something more blinding, you might want to like skip out on this palette. I haven't tried the other one, so I don't know if the shimmers are like that either, but this one is very satin sheen. It's not very like, you know, in your face wow. I mean, it definitely does make a look though. It's pretty. So I'm just gonna add a little bit more of the definition back, and then we'll get into the complexion. Okay, so getting the complexion, I'm gonna use the NYX Wonder Stick. I have yet to use the highlight, but it's okay. It's okay. I'll use it at some point. This is in the shade medium. I like the creaminess it has. Okay. So this is how the cream contour is looking. I think she looks really nice, you know, real blendable. So let's go ahead and go in with some concealer. This is the Anastasia Magic Touch Concealer. She's in the shade 10. Taking my new e.l.f. sponge, the one with the silicone at the bottom, and just press that in. Okay, so this is how everything's looking blended out. Just the concealer and the contour. Bronzer? I don't know. The Wonder Stick. Let's go ahead and get into blush. I do have the cream blush in the shade Leading Lady. So online it says it's red, but in person it kind of just looks orange. And then me scrolling it up, this is like all the product it has. Wow. It's quite a lot, and it's a thick amount too. Like, it looks really nice. So let me go ahead and put that back. Okay, let's just swatch here. Swatch here. Oh, I think it's actually cheek and lip, if I'm not wrong. It is cheek and lip. Interesting. I know the color probably doesn't match like the eyes at all, but like, this is what we're working with. I grabbed colors I thought would look really nice. There was another color I think I should have got. It was like a nice like berry color, and I don't have any like berry blushes, so I feel like the berryness of it would have looked really nice with the eyes. But I wasn't thinking. I was going after like, I don't know. It's just what happens. So going into complexion, just for like the remainder of the face, I have a Huda Beauty. It's the glowish tint in the shade '05 medium. So I like the way it looked, and I've always wanted to try it. So this is actually, I think, the second time trying it, because I had a sample, and that's what made me decide to get it. And I'm only using about half a pump because I don't think I need a lot. Okay, so the complexion's looking really nice. I like the blush a lot. It's looking really rosy on the cheeks for like a red, and I've never had a red before. So I'm gonna set under the eyes using the back of my sponge. I don't know where my puffer is. So it's gonna be Laura Mercier's translucent powder and this sponge. Okay, let's go ahead and set the contour with the One Size Beauty Medium Trio. So I've been liking this shade a lot. It's like a cool tone, like sculpting shade, and it looks so pretty. The other two were like bronzers. Going into like this last one, she's in the shade Don't Try It. I think we look really snatched. Okay. So let's go ahead and take the all over bronzer and just run it across the forehead. And then setting the blush, I want to use the One Size Beauty cheek clapper, and I just want to use the matte shade just to lightly set it. I feel like they look a little similar. I mean, like, I don't know. I don't have a red blush in general, so I think they look close enough. Okay, so I just dusted underneath my eyes, and I want to continue using this and just run the two darkest shade underneath the eyes. I do want to go ahead and do some liquid liner with hers. I don't think it has a specific name. It's just the eyeliner marker in Midnight Black. So let's go ahead and do a wing. I'm expecting this to be really good because her eyeliner is always really good. So as you can see, that's like the point. It's a little weird how it stops like just like that, but that's the point we're working with. Okay, so this is how the wings are looking. I just want to say my first impressions, I like the formula a lot. I feel like it's very wet and it glides really nicely. The black is pigmented. I haven't had any skips. I really like the eyeliner, but what I will say is that it's kind of hard to use this. The tip isn't as extended as like I'm used to, and so it's like it's just a little harder to like make it exact on the eye. I was like, is there any way I can just like scroll it out more? Because if it was a little longer, I could, you know, do it like without a problem. But this, I really had to keep checking to see where the tip of it was because it's not as extended as I like. But overall, the formula is really good. I don't know how it wears, so I'm not going to say like, you know, it's waterproof or if you rub your eye, it's not going to come off. I'm not sure, but I don't typically rub my eye anyway because, you know, I wear eyeliner almost every day. But I'm just saying, I like how black it is. The formula is very wet and like creamy. Is creamy right? I don't know. It's nice. But I could see how you could make a mistake with this. So this is nice in my book. I like it a lot. Okay, so I do want to line the eyeliner with this purple. This purple looks stunning. Like, she looks amazing. So I want to go ahead and do that. This is how she looks. And I'm going to take my e.l.f. Precise Liner, if that's what it's called. Oh, angled eyeliner brush. And I'm going to take this and line the eyeliner that we just did. Okay, so now that eyes are done, I want to go ahead and do lips. I have the Kylie liquid lip and pencil. They're in the shade Kylie also. So I want to go ahead and line the lips and fill it in with that. Okay, so while my lips are still drying, I think everything's looking great. Let's go ahead and just set the makeup now. Okay, so this is how the makeup looks set. Now for the finale, which I was the most excited for out of everything here, was the highlight. She's in the shade Miss Neptune. I was really excited about this highlight. I don't know if she's gonna be like beaming. I don't know if she's gonna be real smooth and subtle, but guys, it's purple. Like, that's cute. And then I got the little liner, so like, you know, she'll match no matter what. Like, who cares? So taking some of Miss Neptune. Wow. I mean, it leaves like a little cast, but looking, you don't see it unless you hit the light. Okay, guys, so that's everything, and we'll go ahead and get into my final thoughts. Hey guys, thank you so much for making it to the end of this video. For my final thoughts on everything, I think R.E.M Beauty actually did something. Like, depending on the highlight that you get, I think it can look stunning. Like Miss Neptune, I don't have anything like her. Sorry, take me a while. Like Miss Neptune, I don't have anything like her. I think she looks stunning. I like it a lot. Not to say that it's like wow in your face, but it definitely does, like, it's pretty. That's the reason I picked it up, just the color. I would say the liquid shadows, I like them. They were pretty good, especially for a matte. I mean, I wish I would have got like a lighter shade so I could prime my lid with that instead, but just for a color, it's really pretty. I think it looks great. The shimmers, I think they're worth the money. I think the shimmers are everything. If you pick up anything, I think the shimmers are worth it. And then the cream blush, I think that's like the best out of everything. The eyeshadow, I feel like it's very standard. If you don't have anything like it, sure, why not? But I'm not saying it's one of those things you need, especially for like how it looks on the eyelid. I feel like there's nothing wowing about it. It's just eyeshadow that you can just throw in your bag. So, you know, it's a little good everyday product. If you want to just, you know, use it and do something quick, you can. But I think the cream blush, the liquid eyeshadow are everything. The highlighter, I think only the color was impressive. That's the only thing I like about it. Other than that, it's not really like showing texture or nothing. It's smooth enough, but I'm more impressed with the shimmer and the cream. Cheek and lipstick, yes, cream and cheek and lipstick. I'm impressed with these two. So out of those, I think those are the best. The eyeliner, I think she's pretty dang exceptional. Like, I like it a lot. I just don't care for the tip of it, but I'm gonna keep testing it out. It's still a pass in my book. I think it's really nice. If you want to get into eyeliner and you like her, I mean, I can understand why you would buy it. It's not terrible at all. Is there maybe something better and more affordable? Maybe, but I mean, this is good, especially like just for the price point. I'm not mad at it at all. So all of her stuff that I have, they did good. I'm proud of it. As far as complexion, I like how everything looks. So this was the first time I actually got to use the glowish in my shade. The one I had, it was a sample from Sephora, and I thought it was pretty nice. It looked glowy. It wasn't really my shade, but like I made it work in a light amount. So I picked it up in this shade 5 medium, and she looks really nice. She's mostly on my chin and a little on my forehead, so you can see like the light hitting it. I like it. Really nice. The Kylie lip pencils, it's just something I've been had. I think she looks nice for the look. You know, she's not hydrating or nothing, but look, if Kylie ever watches this, or you guys like get it out to Kylie, you should tell her just to release the pencils by themselves. The pencils are worth it. I love the pencils. They're creamy and then they dry down matte. Like 10 out of 10. I would pick up the pencils, like all the shades. So that's how I feel about those. Okay, so actually there was another thing I got to use. It was the One Size Beauty. It was the Shade and Contour Trio, and I've really been enjoying this. Out of the two that I have, this is the contour and bronzing. Out of the blush, I feel like this has more kickback to it, but the shade is very like complimenting on my skin tone, so I really enjoyed this. So I mean, this is something I'm still testing, but I really like it actually so far. I've been like just going in on it. So if you guys enjoyed today's video, you can give me a like, a comment, and you can subscribe. I'll see you guys next week. Bye.